Hey everybody, how's it going? Back again today to talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that I've learned. I did make a note, sent a post a couple days ago, talked about your notes from books you read or seminars you go to, and those being kind of like mail. And in that mail is junk mail, postcards, bills, and checks. And if you find value in something that you've learned, that's a check. And I don't think anybody would just leave a drawer full of checks sitting around, is how it was explained. So sharing it with people is one of the ways that I'm using those checks. Today, first of all, I want to wish everybody Happy New Year. Be safe tonight. So I'm at the house, just finished making not too long ago some salad dressing. So it was part of our new eating, getting healthy is salad dressing. Why? Because I used to eat this all the time. Light Asian toasted sesame, tastes awesome, but reading the ingredients, number one ingredient was water. Second one is high fructose corn syrup. So high fructose corn syrup, probably one of the worst things I think we all can eat. High fructose corn syrup, in the name says high fructose. So there's a lot of fructose. What is it? It's a type of sugar. So you have fructose and glucose. Glucose is usually pretty good. So now normal sugar has both glucose and fructose in it. But I'm going to talk just about fructose today. So what does it do? And I've got some notes, just because that's what I said. Take notes. I'm going to share them with you guys. So what does fructose do? It prompts the body to release less insulin. So as you're eating fructose, then it's sending, and I remember I was talking about hormones and those chemicals being released through hormones, and one of those is insulin. So what can insulin do? Insulin tells your body when it's full. So if this stuff is saying, don't put as much of that out there, you're not going to feel full. Even if it's light Asian salad dressing, which is awesome. You're still not going to feel full. It's going to be less of that. And then it also fails to reduce the amount of ghrelin that is produced. And ghrelin is a hormone that signals that you're hungry. So it's not only telling you, I'm not full, it's not reducing that desire to be hungry. This is just high fructose corn syrup, okay? So why does every fast food restaurant out there have soft drinks as their drink of choice? Tons and tons of it. We've all been drinking it for years and years and years. That stuff contains so much high fructose corn syrup. So you go to the restaurant, you eat it, their food, and you drink that soft drink. And what does that do? Well, it doesn't tell your body it's full, and it tells your body, hey, I'm still hungry. So you can keep eating more and more of the junk food, which I'll talk about later in other videos. But today, I just want to focus on this. Why? Because a lot of people are going to do New Year's resolutions. We did ours, like I said, on Christmas. That's what Stacy and I decided we were going to give to each other. But people are like, oh, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to eat better. I've lost, I think, 14 pounds now in 2 weeks. And I'm eating healthy. I'm full. Again, I talked to my doctor about this, so I'm not on some crazy pill. I'm not on some super exercise plan. In fact, I haven't exercised at all, haven't gone, lifted weights, done anything. All I do is go for just a 15 to 30 minute walk, and I eat well. So we've gone through this whole research, hooked up with a couple people that have really done a lot of research, and that's where I'm getting this info from. So one of the things that I've noticed is we had our CID, Criminal Investigations Division, had catered Mexican food. Now, I love Mexican food. Being here in Tucson, we have really good Mexican food, one of my favorites. I had my salad that day with, I think I had tuna, fresh tuna that day, which was awesome. And again, my appetite, I don't feel hungry. I feel satisfied when I eat. The flavors are amazing in the stuff that we're making, including the salad dressing I just made. It's kind of a version of ranch, but doesn't taste like the other ranch. And it definitely doesn't have sugar or high fructose corn syrup in it. So I'm sitting there in the bay, in my desk, finishing my salad. The bay over, I listened to a couple guys talk about they've eaten their second, third plate, plus desserts. Their stomachs are hurting. Why? Because all the stuff, and they were all drinking soft drinks. So what is that telling them? Their brain is saying, hey, we didn't release enough insulin, so we're not full. In fact, we're still hungry. And the flavor's so good that I'm craving that. So overeating constantly. I've done it, used to do it for years. And then people ask me, what about cheating? Do you have cravings? Every once in a while, I feel like, wow, that sounds really good. But then I start thinking about all the stuff that I have learned, and there's no way. One of the things about this sugar, so if you say I cheat and I decide I'm going to have a candy bar or I'm going to have a soda or something. It's going to take my body now 3 days to process that out. So why am I going to set myself back 3 days? Now, don't get me wrong. I went through some headaches. I went through some grumpy days when I got started on this, but overall, I feel fantastic. I'm going to post in the comment section a couple before and after pictures. I don't want it to be the big blast of what I'm sending out, but I want you to see what 14 pounds on me. And again, those of you who know me, I'm 6'6". I started at 281 pounds. I've been bouncing around between 270, 280 for quite a while. I'm now at 267 pounds, but I'm going to show you a picture of before and after just so you get an idea. 2 weeks, eating healthy, eating right, no exercise. Well, if you count walking, if you're not walking at all, but it's just a gentle walk. We put Madeline in the stroller, take the dogs, and we go around the neighborhood. So I'm going to post those in the comments. I would appreciate any feedback. If you guys are enjoying this, absolutely let me know. Again, part of my resolution to myself is to share the things that I've learned. I feel great. I want other people to feel great. I want you guys to be healthy. It's part of what I'm feeling. I've always done a job that's service to my country, service to my community, and now hopefully service to my friends, family, and anybody else who watches this. Remember, be safe out there today. Enjoy your New Year's. Happy New Year's to everybody, and I'll see you next year.